Howdy folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Lightning Returns Final Fantasy XIII on the Mysterious JG. What is the best way to keep buried treasure away from your enemies? That's a question I grapple with almost every day, folks. Find it first, of course. If the Order could not find the clefts, they could not force Vanilla to sacrifice herself in the Soul Song. That is why Fang spent long years here in the desert. Sorry, I was moving something, trying to rearrange some things so I can put my feet up, and I ended up almost knocking over my laptop, which would not have been good. Sorry. Okay. That is why Fang spent long years here in the desert, watching over the ruins, the mystery of the desert. In the end, her efforts were in vain, and the Order made off with the prize, but Fang doesn't give up easily. I have no doubt what she intends to do now. She will try to stop the ceremony by saying, "They don't really love you, Vanille. Only I love you." At any rate, we can warp out of here and head for the chamber. There's actually a couple of approaches we could take right now. It just occurred to me we gotta warp somewhere else anyway. Let's we got a full we got full everything going. So I kind of want to check if we were to go back to Luxarian. Yeah, we still have this quest to meet the Saint, because we kind of forgot to do that. But we got a few hours to kill first. So what I was going to do in this video is head for the Wildlands. But you know what? It doesn't look like Meet the Saint is going to go away. One-star outfitters, killer shades. Okay, we have not had a shift in what is available here. Who are you?
I came here about 100 years ago. And back then, they were saying that the ruins were picked bare.
Okay, well, great talking to you then.
Fancy meeting you again. Looks like this will be a lucky day for both of us.
Oh, never mind. He does have new stuff. Fail potion restores the hit points. This restores a small amount of HP. Let's get some protect potion. And remedy's always good to have.
I hope you can make everyone's wishes come true. Everyone!
Everyone's or everyone? Whatever. The real client. Hey, can someone help me? I know a person wants rare ingredients. Let's just, whatever, complete the quest. Bandit Lily wanted us to do this, so we're gonna get oh, a Nora logo. Wow, great. Treasure for a god. Pilgrim's Crux. Oh, I guess we got enough of these that I could give some away to Priest Minot. Sky Blue Silk Hat. And stuff. Bandit's new weapon. I'm short one Cactuar doll. Desert cleanup. Short one desert rose. Lucky charm. I don't know where you get lizard tails, but I don't have them. Huh. Really don't know where you get those. Well, whatever.
You did it.
These chronostasis.
I thought I'd go visit all my favorite old places before the world ends, so I sold my house.
Makes sense.
I'm using the money to travel the world now.
This train
The train will
goes
leave soon.
to the Wildlands, arrival 1500. Yeah, I shouldn't have used chronostasis if I was going to use this. Because I know, of course, I could teleport, but I can't... Oh, I can't teleport. Never mind, I shouldn't have used chronostasis. I can't teleport to the Wildlands because I've never been there before. Okay. Well, that's on me then, isn't it? I didn't think about the fact that we can't... Didn't think about that. So, I mean, I could just wander around here fighting monsters until that wears off. I guess. Yeah, I guess we just wander around here fighting monsters until that wears off. Hopefully we don't keep running into... Yeah, you know what? We're only short like one Cactuar doll. Maybe we'll get lucky and find a Cactuar out here. And then when chronostasis wears off, we just head back for the station anyway. But I was really hoping not to run into that. I just can't figure out how to... Can't beat that thing right now. Suppose I could take a crack at it, but no, it just disappeared. I don't know what outfit we have at our disposal that looks like it would be comfortable to wear in this heat, but this doesn't seem to be it to me. Oh, this is exactly what I wanted, a Cactuar. No, you're not a Cactuar.
Time for action. I'll bring back lost time.
Oh, wait. I almost forgotten that they were capable of such things. This is a slightly different enemy from what I've been facing. Maybe this has the lizard tail. I could swear I have not fought this before, even though I've been going all over the place trying to fight enemies here. I don't know how... I was facing like a regular Sagan instead of a desert Sagan, maybe? I don't think I was... Dried skill. Never mind. I mean, I think I'm losing my mind, and it's exactly the same enemy. I switched stuff around because I was fighting an enemy that was immune to poison. So let's get things back to a slightly more normal. Get poison level 3 going. Slow very seldom seems to work, does it? But it's useful when it does. Curse level 1. Now I'm just trying to... Oh, and chronostasis wore off anyway. For all this fussing about what difference did it make. We got one Sagan fight in. Again, the problem with fighting those guys is that if you can't beat it, it's not going to kill me. At least it's just not that dangerous. I'm going to end up having to flee, which costs some money.
Go ahead and board the train.
Go ahead and board the train. So we'll go to the Wildlands for 100 gil. The last main area we haven't seen other than the end game stuff. Fang's truth continues to be true for Fang. Yeah, so there's the Wildland is the last place we have. Wildlands is the last main area of the game that we haven't even touched. There's a lot. We've moved through the main story with pretty good speed because I've been like obsessively using chronostasis to stop us from losing time. So we should have a large amount of time to do side quests before we have to continue. But we'll see what happens. We should get some nice introductory story stuff from coming here. A lot of codec calls with Hope, probably.
So this is the last surviving wilderness.
I don't know, the desert kind of seems like it would count. The Wildlands. They're like the Calmlands, but wilder.
It's the world as it once was. Nature's last stand. Wild beasts still live and
It's
die
like a
here
beer
as they
commercial.
always have. It's raw in nature, red in tooth and claw.
Oh, you don't know Red and Tooth and Claw. You know, guys don't have. Oh, I can't remember now what that's from. It's
The people who live out here are not like the city dwellers. They're different.
I want to say the love song of J. Alfred Prufrock, and I don't think that's right. But whatever it is, it's a literary reference to a literary work that doesn't exist in this universe. So. Windmills! They're killing birds. They're causing cancer.
For those who refuse to be tamed.
Fake news.
Is that it?
If the news you're hearing about is anything other than windmills causing cancer.
The encounter is ordained.
Oh, not you.
Fountainhead, once the chaos.
And now the Fountainhead. See, even more literary references.
You will meet the servant of fate, adorned with feathers of white.
Uh-huh.
The angel of Valhalla.
Light? What just happened?
Oh, I flashed to some... I don't know why they're pretending that we don't know that voice, but it's Yule. Oh, God. Yule. Yule is the... there's like a million Yules, constantly reincarnated little Goyle that both Noel and what's his name, the big bad from the last game, were both sexually obsessed with. It's kind of gross.
I heard a voice.
She looks like she's about 12.
It said that I've been led here, and I'm supposed to meet someone. The Angel of Valhalla.
Aren't you the Angel of Valhalla, though?
I didn't pick anything up on this end.
A young girl, but I don't think she's close. It was more like she was speaking from the chaos itself.
Oh yeah, I know what that's like, sure. That's the thing that makes sense.
I just ran a search on this angel person, but it came up blank.
I just tried to use Bing, though. Maybe I should try Google. Anyway, let's go ask around about the Angel of Valhalla. New destination, Wildland Station. Okay.
Yeah? What do you want?
I have a question
I
for
guess
you.
I have to talk to this guy.
Have you ever heard of someone
'Cause I didn't
called
even
the
press a button
Angel
there.
of Valhalla?
You must be new to these parts. There's not a man or woman here that doesn't know the angel.
That guy's a real asshole.
Angel of Valhalla isn't a person. It's a legendary chocobo, covered in feathers as white as the clouds.
Okay, that checks
It's the
out.
sacred bird that only
By the way, lady, your butt's
appears at the end of
really
the world.
showing a lot.
So it's a local legend then.
Yeah, a legend. At least that's what it used to be. But in
Now
recent
it's more of a
times, Many
myth.
folk have seen the bird with their own two eyes. A lot of us are thinking maybe that story is true.
A lot of us are thinking our clothes are really weird.
For years, and he still doesn't have proof that the beast is the one from legend.
Dr. Gaishal.
Dr. Gazal.
Oh, Gazal.
Who would that be?
The famous veterinarian, of course. A prickly character with the temper of a behemoth. But he loves his chocobos.
He's got the temper of a behemoth and the eyesight of
The doctor
Tonberry, and he smells
lives up to
like
the village of farms. You should
Chocobo.
catch him in a good
It's
mood
all
and
sorts
help
of
you out.
Final Fantasy
Maybe.
references there.
A white chocobo at the end of the world.
If you want to know about the Angel of Valhalla, talk to Dr. Gazal. He lives in the village of Canopus Farms.
There's nothing about this in any of the official scriptures of the Order.
Canopus a reference to some kind of mythology? Because that's the name of it's the name of a plot character from Ogre Battle, I think. Ald will let me know in the comments if he's watching the series, and I don't know if he is or not. Ald's a busy man. He's got a lot of Let's Plays that he's got going.
Even if it is, someone spoke to me. The voice was real, and it mentioned the Angel of Valhalla. I want to know who it was.
If you think that's what you need to do, then go ahead. You have a lead, at least.
Me? I'm not going to help you, either way. Let's get chronostasis going, because why not? Check Chocolina.
What can I do for you on this fine day?
Oh man, do I have to manually take all these? Because there's a buttload of them. Sunflower, oh how my feet hoit. I can't leave the house, not even to pick up a flower from my dear brother who's been taking care of me. Can someone please bring me a day ring blossom or two? Apparently we want 3. Okay. This is an easy quest. Moonflower. I look after my sister who can't get around because of her injured leg. I'm too busy nursing her to give her flowers. Okay, it would appear that these two are... That's the same. It's a kind of a gift of the Magi situation, except neither one of them is actually giving up anything that would make the gift not work, so it's really not that much like it as I thought. I just heard tell of a mushroom called the Chocobore, which grows in the forest of Jogd. Maybe it's shaped like a chocobo. Wouldn't that be incredibly awesome if it was true? Well, why do I need to find 10s for this person to be satisfied that they are not shaped like chocobos? And how am I going to prove a negative here? What if they're like, well, those ones aren't, but others are shaped like chocobos. I'm a moron. Of course, it could turn out that they actually are supposed to be shaped like chocobos. But... Wildlands in danger. Vegetable seeds required. I'm not even going to read this one. Forget me not, forget you, yes. I'm not even reading about this vibrant ooze quest, but I will make sure to accept it. Wonder Gel. He came in search of his voice. Throat infection. Can be cured with Wonder Gel. Metagel quest. This will cause Bean to stop watching my Let's Play because I'm a refusal to use Metagel. AMP chip from an Aster Protoflorian. Okay. For the future. It's been a while since I heard anyone mention the antimatter manipulation principle. Sure. Alright, green monster moss. So these are just collect certain number of items and get a quest type of things. So green leather so that you can have a green fetish party. That is not the only thing that leather is used for in this world. Dash all greens. Chocobo Chow. And various digging wool things. Found a cutting the other day with a very unusual recipe. I thought to try and make it. Okay. I don't. So what does this map look like? Once we're out of the stations, this is just a huge open area. Yeah, the Wildlands is intentionally very different. Wildlands and the... Oh, you know what? Never mind. This place isn't as big as I thought it was. But it's very different in design. The desert and the Wildlands are meant to be your old school, big, wide wilderness adventuring areas, and then the two cities are obviously, you know, cities.
You aren't from around here, are you?
And I can tell by the fact that you're dressed weird, but not weird the way we are.
Dr. Gazal. I wanted to ask him about the Angel of Valhalla.
I just
I
go up to
knew
strangers
it.
all the time and ask
Well,
them
first
if
things
they
first.
are seeking
You
the
have
wisdom
heard
of
our
some
Chocobo
famous
legends,
doctor.
right? You mean the one about a sacred white chocobo that appears at the end of the world?
No, I've not heard
the
about
one.
that.
Some
Of course I've heard about it!
Chocobo, the angel of salvation. Oh, how we've been praying for him to appear. The angel is a harbinger, a signal that it's over at last.
We've been waiting for a white chocobo to come so that the world can end.
For the people who live out here, death is a kind of salvation.
Well, then
An
move.
outsider like you must find it difficult to understand.
Why we all
Centuries
seek
ago, all
death.
hell broke loose and a new god took over. We became immortal against all natural.
Why is she explaining this? This is, I mean, I know that the player might forget, but this is supposed to be something everyone on the planet knows. She's just monologuing.
Laws. See, the people out here don't like that. Even gods shouldn't be allowed to change the natural order of things.
We relish
Living off
death!
our own, growing our own food, surviving by our own wits, and dying when our time is up. That's what we want.
Yeah, well, that's great.
That's why the white chocobo is a good thing. It means this unnatural life is going to be over at
Kids playing this game, remember, life is terrible and it should end soon.
last.
Right. But you're welcome to believe different. We don't push our creed on anyone.
And we like to make a
At the
big
same
deal
time,
about telling
as long as
everyone
you're
that
going to be
because it just
visiting
makes
us
us
here
feel
for
even
a
more
while,
awesome.
It's right that you know our ways.
What the hell?
People of the wildlands, the white chocobo is a sign, a herald of a special kind of salvation. Many in these lands worship Etrel, the goddess of death.
Cool.
They pray to eventually return
I thought she was
to
the
her
goddess of
side,
chaos.
which in their creed is the same as ceasing to exist.
Oh, we got a completely new theme here.
Evil has a price.
I feel it's safe to say that these guys are probably fire and lightning, huh? Takes half damage from wind, but these guys are not the most dangerous enemies that you're going to come across, I don't think.
I saw this coming.
There's probably something around here that is, Yeah, I'm not going to reset my stuff around those guys unless we start facing large groups of them. There was somebody over here who had like an actual, yeah, question mark, question mark, question mark.
North of here lies a desolate
And a couple of
land
mini-flans, of course.
downed airships. Hardly anyone goes there, apart from the curious and the brave. If you manage to trek across that land, you'll eventually reach one particular airship wreck. There's a man who lives in that wreckage, a recluse who's turned his back on the rest of human society. Of course, he's not the only recluse.
There's no
who
point
can
talking
put
to
out
him,
the
so
wild.
please don't bother.
But this one stands out with his giant nest of a haircut. I hear he used to be a pilot back in the day.
Who could that be? Anyway, my face was temporarily replaced by a tree. Bye! Well, in fact, what direction did he say to go in to find that person? He did tell us, and I kind of lost interest and wasn't paying too much attention. But he said it was, I thought he said it was to the north, but now I don't remember. Maybe I should just talk to him again, huh?
The only way to reach the airship pilot is on the back of a chocobo. The
never
wasteland
mind.
to the north is a desolate... The old recluse lives beyond...
Okay, never mind. I was gonna say I guess I won't spoil it, but if you are familiar with the Final Fantasy XIII series up to this point, you probably have a good idea who the pilot with a, quote, rat's nest hair might be. But he just mentioned you're not gonna be able to get there without a chocobo, so I think we're already on a quest to get a chocobo. I guess that's just what we need to keep working on. Keep chronostasis going, I suppose. I might eventually regret not having the EPs, but... just NPCs carrying around Bags of stuff. I guess if I'm gonna start encountering groups of these guys, maybe I should. So they're gonna be all magic-y. That's gonna be kind of a pain in the butt.
I'll take you to the unseen void.
I guess maybe it is worth getting fire. What do they say? Blizzard? They're weak against. Oh, fire and lightning, but it says they take half damage from fire. I think the thing is they're just. Yeah, they take reduced damage from magic. That's, I think, what we're going to learn here. Because they're flans. It says they take normal damage from magic, which is at the very bottom, but half damage from elemental magic. And they're resistant to physical. So they're not particularly dangerous, they just have lots of resistances.
The goddess makes me powerful.
I guess the answer is probably Ruin, or Ruin Guy. But either way, like I said, I don't think these guys are real dangerous, but if I start fighting large groups of them, they're going to be a little bit of a nuisance. You want to be able to efficiently kill whatever it is that you're encountering most frequently. But maybe I'm about to get a free Chocobo. No, you are... Yeah, we understand that that's the plot right now. I mean, having every NPC talking about the thing that... Whatever. We've lived here for thousands of years, and the only thing we ever talk about is this one Chocobo, which might not exist. Alright, so let's, get rid of Aurora and get, Firestorm is single target. Ice Spark is single target. Element. Ruin God's expensive. But it's a wide radius. Area Sweep doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's super cheap. Fatal Sweep. Extends stagger time. And of course there's Punt. About Light Slash to 0.6. Nah, let's do Light Attack too. Somebody else is already using this. This is pretty good. So I won't be using it to stagger. I'll be using... Oh, so this is 25 and Ruin Guy is... Yeah, so I will not be able to cast this a whole lot, but hopefully it will stagger things pretty quickly. And I might not be staggering everything as far as those flans are concerned. I may get into a position where this is an absolutely terrible setup.
The city was once built here. For a while, it was the center of all human culture. It appears the ruins here are all that remain of that time.
Is that our golden age? You'll feel the power of the goddess.
You'll feel the power of the goddess, Hope.
Evil has a price.
I guess Ruinga wiped. There's this one's C, so I must have killed at least 2 of them with just Ruingas. It's expensive, but I'd kind of forgotten just how wide the area of effect is. That was actually pretty useful. Oh, we got Frost Strike, level 1. I wonder if those flans, they might take heavy damage from cold. That would make it weird that they're dropping something that's so useful against them, but... No, they absorb cold, so you definitely don't want to use it. Alright, they're weak against lightning. Which is nice, because that's who we are. Boom, boom. That being the case, I guess I just found the 2 that they were resistant to first, and made a false assumption that they were just resistant to everything, but... In fact, we got lightning spells. We don't have... I do have Thundar, sort category. Let's get the old Spark Strike. See, I wish I had a gold Spark Strike. Let's actually get Thunder rather than Thundara on you, since now you can use Thundara. Because it costs a lot of action points, which means that whoever's spamming Thundara costume-wise will not have enough to then actually utilize Spark Strike, probably. And I think it's time to call it a video. Alright, so when we come back next time, guys, we are now equipped to battle mini-flans, which were already not being a threat. But hopefully we'll find some other things to fight around here eventually. In this new place, the exciting Wildlands, home to people who talk about nothing but whether or not this one Chocobo exists. Catch you guys next time.